Well, I'm live once more. My name is Mike SAHA and I'm a persecuted Christian. I told an individual I'm talking about a secret persecution program existing not only in America but in Sweden as well, the other side. So I'm a persecuted Christian, told individual, told about the secret persecution program commonly called by TI's government gang stalking or gang stalking of individuals. It's not gangs stalking like criminal gangs. The term gang stalking is used because there's this group stalking. You call it group stalking too, but gang stalking means there's bunches of people stalking you. It's not just one person stalking you. Then you call it solo stalking or something like this. But it's abuse by proxy. So really the truth is it's the satanic, psychopathic power elites, the deep state, the wicked Illuminati, okay, the people that work in the shadows, control the world from behind the scenes. That's who really controls the world from behind the scenes. I don't believe that it's politicians making the decisions. That's part of the deception, the lies that people believe, the masses. It's like, yeah, Trump runs America and Macron runs France and this. That's not the truth. I hold to the view that presidents and prime ministers of countries are puppets of the deep state. Who do you want? You get to vote. Puppet left, puppet right. Trump, Biden, Kamala Harris. I don't care who they put in front of you. In this day and age, I don't believe there is a president that's going to be a free agent. Okay? I don't. I hold to the view. I didn't vote. I don't vote. I haven't voted since I was 18. I also didn't get jabbed during COVID. Okay? I didn't get any vaccine since turning 18, and then I didn't vote since turning 18. I'm not saying anything bad about vaccines or saying you shouldn't take them. I'm saying my vaccine status and voting status are free for me to share with people. So here are some things about me that are different from other people. I haven't voted once since turning 18, and I haven't gotten vaccinated once since turning 18. Not during COVID. And in Sweden, at least they didn't force you to take vaccines if you didn't want to. So people be recommending it, but it was a free choice. So these are some things that, like how I've been living differently than a lot of people the last 10 plus years. Okay. What else? Well, I take supplements. That's another thing that I do. A lot of people don't really. A lot of people, they take maybe a multivitamin a day or something like this at best. And they think they're getting everything that they need. Okay. So I'm a vitamin major also. Take a lot of supplements. This I buy vitamin E, this and every other thing. So and I'm not saying people shouldn't get vaccinated. I'm saying I have chosen not to. So the human beings have a God-given right to choose what they put in their bodies and what they don't. Okay, good and bad. So people who watch my videos, they know that I talk about how bad sugar is for you, and that's part of the satanic deep state agenda. Keep the masses weak is getting them eating a high sugar diet, and that weakens you both mentally and physically. Okay, eating a high sugar diet is bad for your health. High sugar diet leads to people being obese. It's notice I can prove that. I posted a video on my Instagram reel of Dr. Daniel Amen, a neurology, a brain expert, okay? And they talked about being fat is bad for your brain. If your brain gets worse, you get dumber, okay? You're not operating at the highest capacity, okay? So people know that you eat a high sugar diet, candy, cookies, and soft drinks, it makes people fat, okay? And if you get fat, so I don't have to prove that sugar as a substance, you eat it, it's giving you brain damage, stuff like this, itself. But it's it leads to obesity. So on that basis alone, I can truthfully say that sugar is bad for your brain, see? So anyway, here's the point. Don't worry, I gotta turn off the chat before the deep state send a lot of stalkers, Illuminati, cyber stalkers, and harass me and run interference on my streams. They like to do that. They send a lot of flying monkey, narcissistic abusers that work for these psychopathic power leads, harassing me and work on interference like I'm doing. So I like to turn off the chat. Sometimes I keep it open. I did yesterday, and I had 15 accounts coming in harassing me. A mob coming in harassing me, and that's been going on for years. I still have the chat open sometimes, but I gotta need to turn it off more of the time because the squeeze is so hard to use. A lot of times I show I'm happy, I'm in a good mood, I'm calm, I'm teaching, and then getting harassed 3 hours in the chat by mobs and trolls, and sooner or later it's gonna irk and piss you off, okay? So I don't want to be mood poisoned and have people just trying their hardest to piss me off in the chat all the time. And they work to do perception management, or they work to control people's perception. So when I speak the truth to the masses that they don't want them to know, they come in here, wow, this guy's nuts, you're crazy, stop smoking crack, where's your tinfoil hat, like things like this. And it's supposed to both like irk me, these lies, and it's like a smear campaign. They want to use my comment section for a smear campaign on me, okay? And be like, this guy's nuts, don't believe in this. It's like subtle attempts to control people's perception of me. Have like 10 paid opinions, fake ones. Go write Mike's crazy in this chat when it's speaking the truth that we don't want the masses to learn. And then they're hoping that, oh, I saw a guy say this guy's nuts, so they're hoping you're going to be influenced by that and think that I'm nuts because you saw somebody say that in the chat. Okay, and the reason they're doing that is because I'm not nuts. Okay. Gonna hang longer. My washing machine has been malfunctioning on and off. So I contacted the landlord and requested to come take a look at it. And then I canceled it yesterday, sent a text. It was supposed to be a guy come to check my washing machine yesterday, like a repair guy, contract for a landlord. And I canceled it because I have one of these days, which happens sometimes. It's like I have sleep problems sometimes. So sometimes it's like I end up being awake for like 40 hours or 35 or something like this. It's like basically like I can't fall asleep. I'm up all night, up all day, and okay. So I still look a little bit disheveled from like yesterday's sleep deprivation. I can tell the difference how I feel and look. So that's the point. I called. I just sent a text that I'm gonna have to cancel it. So why? Because when was it that I was woke my fastest? It was at 6 a.m. Maybe I fell asleep by like 8 in the morning, 7, 8 in the morning, 9 a.m. Okay, so I'm between, I say, 6 in the morning and 9. And then I woke up in the afternoon today around 1700 hours. Which, okay, so if I hadn't canceled it, I would have maybe gotten just a few hours of sleep and then wake up like, ding dong, oh, he's here, the repair guy. And it's like, I'm not ready to receive him, okay? It's like, you understand? So, and I might not even be like in a good way mentally to be in the room with anybody, okay? So, yeah. I'm gonna go to the corner store, collect the Teamer package. I checked the text and I got a text saying my package has arrived at the corner store. So in Sweden, they don't have a post office anymore. We used to have like a government post office. Okay, it's well, I don't know if it was government, but it's like they used to have like a post office. Okay, and I think it might have been like the Swedish government, almost like a post agency. I'm not sure of that, but they used to have a different system. And now how it works is they changed it a few years ago, so there's no like post. It used to be like one company and like a post office, okay. And now how it works is supermarkets and corner stores is where such a package is. So that, for example, the downtown ICA supermarket, they have. You look handsome. Thank you. I don't know if that's a Japanese or a Korean person. It looks like Korean letters possibly, and not Japanese. So anyway, thank you, yeah. So here's the point. they don't have post office anymore now. If you collect the package, it's like it depends on how you have it shipped, what shipping option you pick. Okay, it will either come to the supermarket or corner store. So that's like the corner store is the post office, okay, and the supermarket is the post office. So they have like a back room in the ICA supermarket. It'd be like Walmart or something like this, and they have like a place you go and say, here to collect the package, you give them like the whatever, and they go in the back and they get the package too. So anyway, some things I get delivered to my door, okay. So it's okay. Depends on what delivery option you pick, if you have it home delivered or if you pick a service point. I think this was a DHL. It was shipped with DHL, I think. So today I'm gonna wear my bulletproof plate carrier, okay, when I go outside. And not only is that something that can protect you from bullets, it's the best of both worlds. It's like a weighted vest. So it's weight, okay? It's not super light. So I see people in the fitness field, people putting on a weighted vest and then doing pull-ups or just walking around. It's like ankle weights. So I'm gonna go walk, collect the package and back. I'll get more exercise, okay? It'd be harder to do if I'm carrying an extra weight, okay? Whatever I do, walk around, sitting up, sitting down, I pull up, it's like it makes me get more cardio from walking and more exercise I can do. And it's bulletproof too. It's like, why would I buy a weighted vest that's like won't stop bullets if I can get a vest that is a weighted vest that stops bullets? It's like given the choice. Now why would I pay for a weighted vest that's just dead weight, that's heavy and doesn't stop bullets, if I can wear a weighted vest that stops bullets, okay? Here's another thing. This is do-it-yourself upgraded body armor. So I made my own do-it-yourself hybrid body armor. I upgraded it, do-it-yourself. And it's a steel plate, okay? Steel plate. It's a bulletproof steel, okay? And then I add a layer of ceramic, see, on top of it. And then duct tape, which adds a spot protection on top of just keeping the ceramic on the plate. I have a video somewhere. I don't know if it's publicly watched. A lot of videos are privatized for archives, but I have a video showing you how to do that. Okay, so basically, and people are dumb, okay, and never invented anything in their life or been creative, and don't understand thermal ballistics and things like this, like how to stop projectiles or things. They don't understand the basics even. They might think that Mike's crisis, like make believe, think that it made it better. No, ceramic is used in commercial body armor. So why is that used? Because it's very hard. So you want to have something that has a high hardness to deform the projectile. And deform a projectile makes it less pony and worse at penetrating. So tanks, for example, use composite armor, and some modern tanks have different types of materials mixed, like aluminum, possibly ceramic and steel and things like this. World War II was simple RHA, both homogeneous armor. It's like basically a slab of steel. Some can be face hardened, some tanks. Now this is World War II era. Now you don't have like just steel armored tanks, okay? You have like more advanced stuff and a composite. So anyway, here's the point. It's a level NIJ3A plate, okay, steel plate. So which in of itself is enough to stop a 9x19, 45 ACP, 357 Magnum, 40, up to I think it's 44 Magnum, okay. Now adding a layer of ceramic to it, it's gonna make it high level. The question is how much? Is it like 4 or okay, or like how much is the question? Okay. Now, for sure, it enhances the protection and the weight. Okay. So here's the plate, the front plate here. Okay. Front towards enemy, you. Okay. It's gonna be this one hater watching this, okay? Now your words, your hated words is not okay. It's not gonna penetrate deeper into my heart and make me feel great. Here's the point. Here's the plate, and you can see the ceramic tiles if you look. Okay, so I figured this out. First of all, if you don't believe me, you can search ceramic tiles versus bullets. And I possibly put a link to this. I found a channel. I'm a hobbyist, so as a hobby, I've done do-it-yourself body armor. I even did my own fabric armor using polyester cloth, several layers, and cured it. Okay. So anyways, the point is this: you can make your own body armor. Okay. And there's quite a lot of Americans that have videos where they do what I do. It's like make body armor and then take it to the range and shoot it. And then show like, oh, that 30 layers of jeans with liquid nails can stop a line or something like this. They show like these men, and I don't do that and count as stopping bullets as a hobby product. It's like how many, okay, they experiment, okay, there's gonna be 20 layers of jeans cloth denim with this glue it together, let it cure, take it to range and shoot it. It's like, okay, can stop this bullet. So there was a redneck, like a hillbilly type, it's not as an insult, but like a southern guy, okay, that made videos proving that ceramic tiles can stop bullets up to an AK-47 7.62 by 39 round, okay, and 2.23 5.56. So he did like the gun tuber thing where they're testing something. It was kind of common. Can a car door stop bullets? And then they go like stop with a 22, then a 32, a 38, like a 9, a 10 mil or something like this, and they ramp it up. Or like a body armor, and they go, what, okay, can they stop this? And a lot of times they end with a 50 BNG or something like this, and that gets through most things. So that's the point, okay? Yeah, basically, the ceramic tiles can stop body armor in of itself, okay? Just ceramic tiles with duct tape, okay? So if you want to find a video, ceramic tile duct tape bullets or something, you might be able to find it. There's a guy who goes to the range, he's got ceramic tile, and he shows you like how he wraps it with duct tape. Just ceramic tiles and duct tape. And it's like starts with that, I think 22 or 9, stops it. And it's like, okay, so one of them can stop up to this, and then if you have 2 of them, it can stop up to this. So it's like, okay, if I want to stop a 7.62 by 39 with the way that he made the do-it-yourself body armor, I know I need these many layers of ceramic and duct tape, okay? So anyway, here's the point. It's ceramic, what I picked was mosaic tiles. Why? Because you want to cover as much, so you want as good coverage, surface area coverage as possible. So if I bought the regular tiles, okay, tile for the walls, like a lot of them are like a square cut, okay? It's like 5 by 5 or 10 by 10 or something like this, 15 by 15 centimeters, something like this. So obviously there'd be more uncovered space, there'd be more steel-only armor, and less of the steel plate will be covered by ceramic tile if I picked a different cut, like a longer one. If it was a big square, for example, it would go up here and the rest part of this would be uncovered, okay? So with the small tiles, ceramic tiles, I can cover more of the steel plate, okay? That's one thing it does. Also multiple hit protection, meaning having several pluribus unum. Out of many small tiles, one good protected plate for multiple impacts. So if you have one tile that's this big, you shoot it once, there's cracks, okay? If I hit it again, it might stop 2 bullets like ceramic tiles. I hit one bullet, there's cracks, and each bullet hitting the tile makes it weaker, okay? So maybe it's just like 1 round or 2 or 3 rounds at best, until like this ceramic tile is not doing anything to stop bullets anymore. Now, if that's a big tile, let's say it's like 2 rounds on the tile, it's out of commission now, okay? And it's not stopping bullets anymore. Now, if you make, instead of having one tile this big, you have 20 tiles this big that together become this big of a surface, okay, area. You hit one 2 times. That just takes out this spot is not covered by ceramic. All the other ones are still covered by ceramic. So you hit here and a different spot, See, so it's better at taking repeated hits, okay? Like you hit here, it's like one tile gets out of commission, and all these other tiles are still good to receive rounds, okay? And it sure does make it heavier. It's like at least I would say twice or 3 times as heavy now with the layer of ceramic there. So ceramic and duct tape, and under this, the base tile is a regular LRJ3A level steel plate, okay? And then a layer of ceramic on top of it. And the way I did this, I can get a box cutter if I want to have it be lighter, okay? And just cut around it and then remove the layer of ceramic, okay? Here, see? Just cut around it and then remove it, and it's a regular steel plate. So here's the plate carrier. And this is, I bought this from Röda Stjärnan, the red shop, which is like an airsoft outdoor air gun shooting, like one of these shops in Sweden, where you can buy like airsoft guns, survivalist gear, like like camping supplies, hunting supplies, tools, and like airsoft guns, air guns, and things like this. So it's kind of one of these websites, okay, for okay. And this is like an airsoft vest, I guess. It's like that you use it for airsoft. Now I've had it for 4 years with heavy steel plates, you know, walking around and training. So it's like the vest itself, the plate carrier is good quality. And it was, I don't remember what it was, maybe like $20 or something like this. Okay, for this. And it has what is called molding on it. You can put stuff in there. I could put a knife in here if I wanted to. Now we're going outside because that's what we need, okay. So, here's the point. Yeah, the plate carrier is beautiful. And it's a little bit roughed up, okay. But I've had it for like 4 years, and I carried it and used it a lot, and it still holds up, so. I don't have a scale at home, so I can't tell you precisely how heavy it is. But I would guess maybe it's got to be at least 3 kilos, I would guess. Which should be what? Yeah, I would say it's at least 3 kilos. Maybe I'll buy a scale one of these times. Maybe next time I order on TV, I'll buy a scale. See this, at home, see, you can attach a knife here, except it's about as easy to reach with both hands here. Okay, so it's like, I need it, I can reach with both hands. If this hand is used for something else, I can reach it with the left. In the middle, it's like it's easy to reach with both hands. So I'm not gonna bring knives on me. Go outside because that's illegal. And once you start in on this, it becomes hard to get around, which is good and bad to that. We used that. Clear a little red point. Ta-da! See, that's the trick. It has a little like tubes in there. Once it's in there, that's when I go outside. This is a biker scale Australian jacket, which has a layer of Kevlar in it. Similar to John Wick, see, it's not going to stop bullets, you need more layer for that. But it has a layer of Kevlar. The reason I invested in it is because I've had assassination attempts by the problem before. I got shot in the leg with a CIA heart attack gun or something similar. I got shot in the leg with something in the corner of I'm going to now by one of the perps I got sent in there. Walked past me, I felt something hit my leg, and then a weird feeling started spreading up and down my leg. So if there was a nerve toxin or whatever, I believe that could have been an assassination attempt, and it just failed to kill me. It did leave permanent damage to my right leg. So God knows what was in the dart or whatever the hit was liquid mercury or a chemical toxin or whatever it was. But it was definitely good for sure. Those of you watching the stream, laptop stream, you can switch, go to the home page of my channel and check for the phone stream, because I'm gonna bring that with me when I go outside. So that laptop is just gonna film the bird cage while I'm away. This is Microski Australia, also Kevlar lined. This is DuPont Kevlar Aramid, same as up here. So denim in of itself is a strong fabric. The other layer of Kevlar makes it even stronger. So not only does it make the pants sturdier and have like a longer life and make them more durable, it can help to protect against CIA heart attack and also things like this shot at your limbs. I'm gonna wear my shoes. These are protective shoes. They have a steel cap and a was muted there. So. This here is a noting suit worn by firefighters and race drivers. It's a durable fabric. And it also is fire resistant. Makes for a good like all round EDC care item. We have glass. That's a lefty glove. Righty. Yeah. You are. Verify on off. Verify on off. That's all. Okay, I'm going. I like her baseball caps. Det är konstigt att på sig bara så det I just shared a link to some people. Free shoe wash. Sometimes I cross, like let's say I was going that way, I might take a shortcut and like walk across the grassy part there. But the risk of doing that is you can step in the dog or catch it. At least once. So this time of year it stays bright pretty late, so it's closed, it's around 2200 hours. That's wrong, and then I just said it. 21:56. We'll go in here. Tjena. Hej. Det ser komiskt ut. I opened up Messenger and sent a link to my wife, my love. Okay. She likes to watch some Animal Planet sometimes. Here they have microwave dinners. I wouldn't heat this in the microwave. I was going to buy this. I would put in a pan. Plastics on my big food. That's not if you heat it up. Chicken with peanut sauce. Maybe if we was here. Actually, I miss Thai food, honey. Why did she cook it herself? Or it's like not impossible. You could buy one of these. This is like Thai food. Chicken with peanut sauce. I don't buy these. And then curry. You can see the brand is Thai. Not surprising, they have Thai dishes. Chicken with cashew nuts. I guess you could buy through water. Or more spicy. A lot of times if you sell something in Sweden, it's going to be kind of bland, okay? Thai cuisine is spicy in some other places, but if they sell you something in Swedish stores, typically it's not super spicy. Egg noodles, curry, chicken. Here they have a chicken in red curry and coconut milk. And here they have walked pork in chili paste with ginger. You sort of don't want microwave dinners to be like daily food. They have food here too. It's a corner store. And they have, not surprising, Sweden meatballs. Pommes kebab, and kebab meat here. The other order bad. I'm just showing you stuff. I'm not here with the grocery shopping. Here, El Dorado, Dream Roll Cake. I went from eating a high sugar diet, as most people do, to an extreme low sugar diet. Less than 20 grams of sugar per day. That's supposed to be 88 plus. But back when I used to eat a high sugar diet, I would be pigging out. Okay, I never got fat, but I would be like put sugar in my coffee, like an idiot. And they say I would go here sometimes, get like a whole roll cake, and I finish it. I go home, have coffee, and it would be finished before the night was over. Okay, so it's like if I get into something, I get into it. Okay, I'm an all nothing person, meaning I end up go live on YouTube and be live for 12 hours or something like this. I start training. Sometimes I train for hours. If I start playing video games, I had a period where I'm not playing video games. If I start playing video games again, it's easy. It's like, oh, I'm playing video games 12 hours a day now. So I have a tendency to go all in, kind of like if I get into something, I do something a lot or not at all. I quit drinking. close to 3 months now. Not a drop of alcohol. Now, obviously, I didn't quit drinking water and coffee. Wouldn't be alive here if I quit drinking liquids, period. They have an energy drink, Celsius. Dragon free. I don't think I ever had this before trying it. Part of the target is being a target video as I am. Is every time you're out in public, he will send flying monkeys and people to work for the program. Stalkers. Hence term gang stalking. It's gonna be people. If I go outside, every time I go here, there's people sent them to the store that are gang stalking. And they get sent them to them. Make me feel nice. Sometimes they attack me physically to coerce me because I have allergies to perfume, which means I will react to perfume. And it's a pattern that they send people into it. And I can tell that it's total experience about perfume. Happens a lot. Like, it's not that many people here going here. Someone comes smelling like a ball of perfume picture. They don't want to get up close to it. It could be I stand here. And there could be someone walk up here next to me and like reek of perfume, something supposed like smelling, and this is supposed to be normal. So things like that happen. Now I'm not paranoid. It's not like every person can smell perfume over. I'm assuming that they're doing it for a program. But like certain things you can tell. And perps have Bluetooth earpiece, so they have like the handle in the ear telling them what to do. It's like go left, go right, do this. Obviously, not every person you see on camera is an agent, okay, necessarily, but some of them are. And they're fucking coward bullies. That's why they had to be like 4, 5, 6 men sent into the store, and they're all on the same team to pick on me, to be harassing me. And if I walk up on one of them, the other ones wouldn't have the time, okay? One of them walk up and pat one of them on the back or back, confront them. The other ones wouldn't be there to be able to stop me from calling them a dirty name or something like this. Okay. Bullies are cowards, okay. Like I said, not every person in the store is going to be an agent. It's not every person that you see, like as I'm walking around filming. I'm not saying like every person that you see on camera is an agent. But it's like some of them will be. It never happens that I go in here and there's not people that are coming in or already being here that are working for the program. The store closes in about 30 minutes, so I gotta get going. What I like about wearing a cap, one of the things, is part of the autism is I have sensory sensitivities, baby. Ooh, I'm so sensitive, baby. Which means these type of lights are some of the worst, the fluorescent lights. It's like really annoys me, like these bright fluorescent lights. And at home, it's like I got Edison bulbs, like old school ones, vintage ones. And I wear sunglasses, but having a cap too, like this, from the ceiling lights, it helps to keep these lights from onto my eyes. So, we get this. Garlic. They don't tell what they cost. Lemon, $0.6 each, $5.90. Avocados, 25 crowns, $2.5. So approximately, if you see Swedish prices in a store like this, I will streaming, it's X10. Okay, so $2.4 is 24 crowns, approximately. $5.90 is $0.50 okay. Well, yeah, $4. It's like $39.99, $4. Tomatoes, $4 per kilo. I gotta have just one of these. Lime, $0.6 each. The previous store that was closed, I walked past and said, oh, it's closed. What I was gonna buy there was garlic. They had like a big pack of garlic, and it's cheaper over there, so. I take a cheat day here and there. Average, like day, most days, like up to 10 grams of sugar. Like extremely low sugar diet. Less than 10 grams per day. A lot of days it's like either 0 grams of sugar or close to it. And now and then I go here and buy like ice cream or something like this. But it's not even once a week I have a sugar sheet. Sugar sheet there. I don't eat gluten. I don't think they have gluten-free bread. Okay. What else did they have pizzas? This is the type of stuff I buy normally. But they have microwave pizzas, so you can cook them in the oven. Chili sauce, juice, Nescafe. This is a kind of traditional Swedish food, okay, or dish. Potato salad, potatissallad. There's like cubes of potato and like a creamy sauce. They were special. I think they might lower the price actually. You can mix and match 2 chips, okay? Estrella or W. So I could get like one of those for 45 crowns, $4.5. These are major snack companies, 2 major snack companies in Sweden, OLW and Estrella. A lot of times I could go to buy sour cream and onion. OLW have them, Estrella have them. It's also like Coke or Pepsi or something like this. I'm buying this. I started re-adding experimentally lactose, okay? So I'm gluten-free. So at one point in time I realized I have a gluten problem, eating gluten. Quit it. And then after that I went to lactose, like eliminating lactose out of my diet, by lactose-free products. I've added back experimentally a low amount of lactose. Hello, babe. Said hi. Honey, I'm gonna sleep now. It's time too late here. Enjoy with the time. Love you. Night, night. Okay, babe. Thank you, honey. I love you now. Sorry. Sorry I didn't see your comment before. Maybe she might have already left. Okay. A lot of times I go around in the store, I'm doing stuff and I'm not paying attention to chat. Are you still watching, babe? If not, good night, babe. If you watch it, maybe you should watch it tomorrow. Oh, there you are. Yeah. New comment. Okay. I don't like when we come in to say goodnight, and then if I not see it, and then, oh, we here before, and I not said goodnight to her. Yeah, okay, I love you, babe. Good night, honey. I showed before, I have to hurry because store closing sooner. 15 minutes from now, approximately. But I showed before, you can watch the stream tomorrow, God willing. I show, they have Thai food, okay? Thai house food brand. Have Thai flag, huh? And have chicken here. They have Thai dish. I showed this before. And I said, maybe if we was here, and she go, honey, I miss Thai food. I could go get one of those. Or you could cook it yourself. Yeah, so I could go and buy ice cream, okay? And pig out would take like a sugar sheet day. They have Power King there. Or I can pick a little bit healthier over snack food. Buy this, okay, make a garlic sauce, dipping sauce, and then buy a 2-pack of, that guy smell of perfume. Like a lot of people like perfume. Not every person smells like perfume. It's an agent, obviously, but sometimes the program sends people to go in the store, and it's a way to like covertly hurt me physically. It's like have perps, like told by the handler, put perfume on yourself, like spray on inside the jacket right before leaving, and then get it here. And then it's like if I'm standing in the corner there, I might have one that go and like get, like stay close to me while smell like perfume. It's almost like they're trying to stay in the same spot that I'm in, so I'll be able to smell. That I'll be smelling like perfume or something like this. Obviously, it's not every person, but it's like it happens sometimes. I go here, for example, and I'm standing here making stream or something like this. It's like somebody comes in here and they go like the same. They like to go here to like get something, so and they like they smell like perfume. Okay, so over time, I know that for sure. Sometimes it's happened that they send people to the store, the gang stalkers. And they get told to spray perfume on themselves, and then they're supposed to go around themselves, like smell it and start reacting to it. So that's one of the covert attack methods program uses. Okay. I'm not saying that guy was, okay, so I'm just showing. Night, night, babe. I love you now. Sweet dreams. Don't forget to talk to God before you sleep. Deal with that hot chili cheddar. Yeah, so I started re-adding lactose. I used to buy everything lactose-free before. Lactose-free milk, lactose-free yogurt. So I was about as strict with lactose as gluten for a while. And recently, like the last, 2 months or so, 3, I started like experimentally eating a little bit of lactose and see if my stomach can handle it. And I like to take lactose enzymes if I eat something that has lactose in it. These are good cheese crunchers. Hot chili cheddar. These have umami sea salt. Hot chili cheddar. Cheese doodles, the cheesier snack. Cheese Doodles, the Cheese Your Snack. Brought to you by Mike SAHA Live. I'm not even doing the commercials on this one. Okay. I mean, I guess you could try something like, hey, I'm a streamer. Send an email to them. Next I do an IRL stream, go to the supermarket. I'll show like my viewers. Here's one of my favorite snacks. I make sure to show the bag. You give me like a coupon. The next time I go shopping, I'll buy like your potato chips and go like truthfully, this is one of my favorite snacks, and show the logos of it. I mean, it's like if I started trying things like this, like micro promotions, like micro partnerships, I won't be surprised if like that's thinking, you know, the show will send you like a gift, not a gift, but a coupon. It's like for one bag of chips, something like this. Okay, if you like, I won't be surprised if like, you kept sending emails to companies that you're already buying and like, okay, so you don't have to be a sellout to be like, I love these snacks. It's like you never eat them and hate them, okay, but it's like something you actually are eating. It's like you're doing free promotion but already for them by showing them products, like intermittently go like, these are good snacks. This is a better snack than the candy on the other album or something like this. They're part of teaching. So it's like I'm doing free marketing for them, so if I could be paid to do it even better, okay. Now, for example, you're looking for a snack, like a nighttime snack, watching a movie. Here's the sugar, high sugar house. This is all like sugary stuff, okay? Chocolate, cookies, candy. This side, it's potato chips and like cheese crunchers. If I'm like looking to go buy some snacks for watching a movie, it's like this side, okay? Picking that is less bad for you, okay? They're like the high sugar stuff. I don't get scared, okay? So I'm not afraid. The program works to scare total videos, but it's like they never, I don't get scared, okay? Sometimes I can tell that the skits they do when I'm out in public, or this like they're trying to scare me, okay? It's like they're trying to spook or something like this, okay? But that's the word. Either fear is not made perfect love. Fear has torment. Perfect love casts out fear. The wicked flee when no man pursue, but the righteous are as bold as a lion, the Bible says. I'm righteous. Why? I have received righteousness by faith in the gospel. So if I would start being afraid and like fearful because of the target, like, oh, but it's like I believe beneath my means, my privileges. You heard about white privilege before, Christian privilege. You're privileged to have a lot of blessings from God. Okay. OW, dill, gräslö, hot chili cheddar. Yes, I have to do the statement. I'm not making commercials right now. Okay? I'm not being paid to talk about my phone.
Ja, jo, eller resten på jag gjorde eget stort. Ja, det är uppstört. Nu var det
22.
Det var likadant som original. Det funkar man med pengar. Men inte längre. Tack.
Tjena. Ja, hur mycket tror du?
220.
Ja, har du General White portion mini?
Nej, vanlig mini har jag. Och
Har de
så-
slutat sälja den eller?
Ja, vi sålde ingenting så de har tagit
Det var
bort.
bara jag som köpte den kanske.
Ja, de har tagit bort från sortimentet.
Aha. Hade du någon annan mini eller?
Ja, det finns vanlig generalmini.
Okej,
Och sen finns det någon här på ättelatpris och sånt.
okej. Men det är alltså kuddar och inte bak den andra mini va?
Ja,
Okej, men jag tar en vanlig General Mini då.
sen har du en sån där kapten. Och där är...
Kapten Mini.
Ja,
Det är mini.
Ja, den är min.
Okej, ja jag provar en sån då.
Det är också kutter, alla kutter. Så.
Ja, sådär då.
Så, tack så mycket.
Sådär, tackar.
Vill jag titta?
Ja tack, varför inte? Jag tror aldrig jag har kommit att lämna tillbaka någonting. Om man sitter hemma, vad fan kostar chipsen nästa gång man ska gå och handla? Då vet man väl.
Ja, man vet vad pengarna tar.
Ja.
Det är helt rätt. Man ska hålla ordning på sina utgifter. 248. Ja.
Ja, nästan.
Det är ingen kläm.
Precis att jag kom och tänkte på att jag skulle...
Ja,
Jag är nöjd.
vi har hela femmorna.
Ja, jag är nöjd.
Ja,
Ja, det är bra.
bredd. Ja, det bara ligga.
Ja, precis.
Nu håller jag på att glömma, jag har ett paket som ligger här. Det borde jag hinna, det är precis på väg att stänga nu. Det ska vara från DHL. Ja.
Samma år som min son.
Ja, 89 ja. Ja, jag fyller 36 nu i sommar.
Eller han.
Ganska stort paket det där. Ja, sådär. 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 Ha det bra du. Hej. Jag måste gå. pay for my stuff. It's like this. Okay, the main reason going here was not to buy stuff. It was to collect the package. And it's like right here. And then almost forgot to collect the package. So while I was packing, I was like, oh yeah, okay, I got a package. It's closing, just about closing time now. It's closing 22:30. 22:30 is when the store closes. I think it's 29 or 28 right now. I used to live, when I moved to this city, I lived in a different place. I'll take a different route today. I might not walk to the old place, but like I can point. It's kind of over there behind that building. So not that building, but in that direction. There's an apartment complex. That's where I used to live. Then I moved to the current. Moon. Yeah, so here's the crossing place. There. Right there. I used to live in that apartment complex. And that's the balcony. 7th one. Now where's it? 6. Floor 6. So balcony 6. I think that's the 7th for the top one. So that was the balcony to the, like an indoor balcony to the apartment I used to live in. And then there's a parking lot down there. Over here, in previous streams, I've gone feeding the ducks. It's like once a year or something like this. And if I want to go there, I go here, cross this park, and then there's like a pond over in that direction. Kind of there. And if you're thinking like I'm pointing through things, okay? So you go here if you want to go there. And in that direction, like right over there, is the pond. So I've done that before in streams. I've gone to the store, bought some bread, walked over to the duck pond, and then I'm like feeding the ducks there live on YouTube. There was a fire here. I woke up one morning, or like in the middle of the night, or something like this. I woke up, I remember that. And that apartment is over there. One of my windows. Okay, it's like, okay. So I woke up like the flashes from EMS vehicles like going through my windows, okay. Okay, I could like cover them. And I looked out the window and they had, was it here or over there? They had a fire, okay. There was a fire and there were cops and firefighters and EMS vehicles. Now this might be construction, not because of that. There's the moon there. Oxelösunds PC-service. Reparation och service av IT-utrustning. 0155 679 100. So this is a, in Swedish that means it's a repair shop for laptop computers. Personal computer service. So I guess if you're a laptop breaks down, you can take it there. Kind of like what I call a repair shop for computer. Website too, maybe I check it out. It's locked. Should get a close up of the nose here in case you wanna look for beakers. So straight here. Got the right angle for that. Yeah. Yeah. So this is how I feel a lot of times. I put it like this, back like that. Walking like this. Hard to see me recording for vi måste skriva bara. Is that good or wrong? If I walk like this, I'll feel me. Like that. But I'm not walking around like this when I'm filming. Like this. Like this. And I put it like this. So hold it like this and use the front cam to see my face. So when it's like when you see after my face, it's like holding like this and use the front cam. See here. Here. From here to front cam. If you're a TI, some of your neighbors will be on the target and will get sent by the handler to go out when you're outside and not run into your neighbors. Speak of neighbors is on the neighbors. You didn't get in the elevator, okay? So, yeah, so speak to neighbors. I was just trying to explain one of the target. It's called symptomatic exit. And that means that your neighbors will get sent to go outside when you go outside. It's a sensor, which means the program wants it to keep running into neighbors all the time. Symptomatic X is one of the types. I mean, they will have at least one person living in the same apartment complex as you, and they will get sent to. They will stalking. See, it's stalking. So it's like they have a person who's a gang stalker, a neighbor, an agent, and when you go outside, and for me it's rare. It's like you keep seeing this person. Just the frequency, like the chances. So what are the chances I would see this guy over and over again, that guy? What's that outside? Du kan komma in I hissen om du vill. Okay. So I actually went to the trouble of clicking the downstairs because like as I was standing talking, he was downstairs, clicked the button, which means I went down with the elevator. And then I thought, when I clicked down, since he was standing, so I looked like I want to use the elevator. So I was sent it down. Like you can come into the elevator, and I said no. So anyway, talking of interesting how this when I was talking about neighbors, one of my neighbors saw that. But yeah, what I was talking about is one of the gang stalking it's called same coming to exit. Because when you have neighbors, I'm not saying that guy. Okay, I'm not saying. Okay, now that guy. I'm not saying he's on this group I keep running into. Okay, now if you're a TI, there will be at least one person. If you're a TI guy, they live in the same apartment complex as you. They will get out when you go outside. That's one of the harassment tactics. It's called symptomatic exit. It's like you already know from before that the neighbors didn't because they didn't noise harassment or some other target tactic. Okay. And it's like one of the things they do is like they keep being told by the head that when you go outside, you like at the same time leave so you run into them over and over again. Yeah. One time that guy that stood outside the elevator, he's a neighbor, on the top of neighbors in general. He's one of those people that keep running into all the time. And I'm not saying he's a gang stalker, and the reason that I run into him 9 or 10 times when going outside or something like this, despite leaving randomly like once a week at most going outside. And it's okay, but it's like it's definitely like above statistical probability how often it happens that me correlating with me being out in public. Like, oh, there's that guy. Like either as I'm leaving, he's entering the apartment complex at the same time, so I run into him. I go to this downtown supermarket, and he comes into the store when I'm there. And it's like not even once a week that I go outside. I live at home. I go outside maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks. And it's like to shop or something like this. And it's not like a schedule where it's like, well, I could see how I see him every time because I leave to take a bus and it's 8:05. So since I leave the same time, maybe he's got school or a job and he like leaves the same time, okay? But it's like I can be in the Sunday afternoon in the corner store, he walks in there. And then another time I'm like coming home and it's like Monday lunchtime. And as I'm entering the apartment complex, he's exiting at the same time. Okay, I go out on the back and he's smoking, he walks past, okay, or out. And sometimes like, hello, Mark, okay. Let's see, in case I didn't notice him. So, yeah. So I confronted him once, okay. And it was when in the supermarket. And he came in with 3 of his buddies, okay. So there was 3 of them. And I'm like, oh, here we go again. It's like, he's one of these people that keeps showing up. I'm not saying he's doing it for the program. I'm not saying that, okay. But it's like, I gave him a chance. I confronted him. And I went, hey, is there somebody that sends you out to go where I am over and over again? Because what are the chances that I keep running into you this frequently? Okay. And it's not when I didn't do when he was alone there. I confronted when he was with 3. I waited to confront him until he was with 3 people. Like he and 2 other males. Okay. And I confront him about it. On a live stream like this, I don't remember if I turned the camera, but I confront him. Not like get in his face or something like this. But it's like I was honest. It's not just I just talk about him in my stream. So here's the neighbor. I walked up to him live on the stream and be like, hey. And he's like this close, okay, with 3 of his buddies. And it's like, what did I expect? Did I expect that he's gonna, with an NDA or something, that he's gonna be, oh yeah, I admit to illegally stalking you as a fucking agent for the Swedish government. No. They will never like admit to you that they're an agent, okay? I'm back. Budgies, I'm home. Hello, guys. Okay. When I'm far from home, don't call me on the phone. You tell me you're alone. It's easy to deceive. It's easy to be, but I just can't believe. Leave it all behind. Eyes without a face, got no human grace. You're just eyes without a face. There's a star man waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us, but it fears to blow our mind. There's a star man waiting in the sky. Da 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 da. Your face to face with the man who sold the world. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. We met upon the stairs. We spoke of what and when. Although I was his friend, it came as some surprise. I thought you died alone a long, long time ago. Oh no, not me. I never lost control. Your face to face with the man who sold the world. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Well, my voice is, I have a good voice today. I got a really good singing voice. I can sing really darn good sometimes, but it's will vary from day to day. And I can have like a good singing voice in the morning and not at night. That's one of the side effects of allergies, meaning things like getting a stuffy nose and inflammation in your airways and like vocal cords and so this from beating allergens. Obviously, that can alter it. But I've done a real good job singing. No, I like singing sometimes. I enjoy it. It's not like oh, I'm only singing when it's the best of the best. But it's my worst singing is better than most people's best. Okay. Nick.jur. That's a website. My singing voice is better than at worst than most people's best. Nick. Jur. Check out the website. I got a website singing. Nick. Okay, he's hosting. Jur is a German website. You gotta rent the server. Website. Cheaper in Germany. Jur. Sweden is .se. So it's me and Nick, and it's Nick. Nick.jur. Okay. And we're not going to be having the dirty, like dog stuff on there. Okay. It's like porn ads or something like this. It's just going to be athletic clothing. Okay. And I hope it's going to jump high and run fast in the ratings, how many views we get to the website. Okay. Nick athletic supplies. We are working on getting my own brand of athletic goods, like sports wraps and things like this, tennis shoes, baseball shoes. Neek, okay, Neek, okay, athletic gear. And it's for people who run fast, jump high, shoot hoops, play golf, tennis, things like that. okay, yeah. But I digress, okay. Dark humor. Hey, when I'm far from home, don't call me on the phone to tell me you're alone. It's easy to deceive, it's easy to be, but I just can't believe. Leave it all behind. eyes without a face, got no human grace. You're just eyes without a face. There's a starman waiting in the sky. There's a starman waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and see us, but he fears he blows our mind. There's a starman waiting in the sky. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Notice how he's got a 4-pack, I think it is. Yeah, he's got a pack, okay. There's a starman waiting in the sky. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No. It's the amazing Superman. Don't take my jokes too seriously. I'm not worried about offending people. But sometimes, like, if I make jokes, I'm not looking to make people think that I'm like a racist or something like this, because I like racial jokes. I am home on the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. Like I love is making music with my friends. I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again. Like a band of gypsies, we go down that highway. We're the best of friends, insisting that the world keeps turning our way. Repent, believe the gospel, and our way is on the road again. On the road again. Going places I may never see again. Seeing faces I may never see again. I can't wait to get on the road again. Okay, yeah. They didn't like when Elvis was jarring his hips too much, so that's an act of rebellion right there. Okay, on the road again. And so it's like this, like too much like circle stuff, I guess, for what he did. Okay, that was setting people on fire. So I'd like to like do it even more. Okay, like this. Okay, yeah. Yeah. I'm caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. In the ghetto. Maybe I didn't hold you quite as often as I should have. And I guess I never told you, girl, I'm so happy that you're mine. If I made you feel second best, girl, I'm so sorry I was blind, but you were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. I'm caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Okay, in the ghetto, there's a little baby sleeping to get killed. Fucking abort that motherfucker. This is how dark people are inside. Okay, that's how dark a lot of people are. Okay, it's like, oh, we got a baby, kill it. Okay, now that's an anti-abortion statement. Okay, so I'm mocking you, wicked bastards. So like, I want to do the abortion, don't do it, bitch. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's a word for agreement dog, by the way. Okay, so you'd expect maybe a dog to like kill the puppy or something for this if it didn't like it. But humans. There's another thing on top of that. The pastors and ministries that participate in persecution, it's like what they use to justify participating in gang stalking persecution point out with. It's like the target is bad. Okay, there's gotta be different things to tell them. It's like Mike's bad, he's done bad things, is doing bad things, will do bad things, so it's okay to target him without proving his guilt in a court of law called due process. You can listen to what the founding fathers would say about that. Anyway, here's the point. Meanwhile, the average, like I say, 1 in 3 American women have committed an abortion by the age of 40 or something like this. So it's got to be at least one woman that has murdered a child, not an adult, murdered a child, an innocent child. In every time I see the Bible Church or Brandon or Rafi or one of these people, pastors that target me for this program, and they think that they're justified with somebody telling I'm a bad guy. But I never got proven guilty. And each of these churches is going to have, let's say they've got a crowd of 100 people. They're going to have at least like 3 women in there that have committed sin of murder. I have never murdered somebody. One of the most serious sins a person can commit is murder. Okay. That's more serious than stealing, robbing a bank, whatever. Murder is the most serious sin, if not the most. You can bounce back from a lot of things, like assault, okay, like violence, beating somebody up, like they're still alive, okay, they can bounce back from that. It's like you can be bounced back from this and that, but people can't come back from being murdered, see? Okay, so I think the statistics are 1 in 3 American women have done an abortion. And that's going to be good in churches. There's going to be at least 1 woman in each church that have committed sin of murder of a baby, not a murder of an adult, like 90-year-old who's had a long life or something like this. No, but an innocent baby, okay? So there's a lot of murderous scum, okay? And it's like, oh, I guess these guys are being gang stalked for committing some serious sin and not being prosecuted for it. Because I know that that's what they tell them. Like targets are people that have done crimes and got away with it or something like this. And that's what they tell some people. Or like pre-crime. It's like why they're working to like fuck with you all the time. Be like, well, the person might do something bad if you don't like target them until they die with the persecution program. And working to do something bad. So yeah, I have a wife, we wonder for, she's a virgin, not a whorish woman, as most American women are hyper masculine. I got a feminine woman who's beautiful, a virgin, and has never murdered a child before. Okay, and the more like sexual partners a woman have, okay, a lot of women in America and Sweden have like 3 guys before the age of 30, and the more of that, the more abortions you're gonna have in society too. So, yeah. I don't like child murderers. Okay. Now notice, I wouldn't be for the government gang stalking these women, even though they've done some wicked crimes, murdering somebody. Okay, committed sin of murder and not and getting away with it, quote. Okay, which I think they tell some people like targets have done bad things and got away with it or something. This is what they might tell people. Like a Christian church, I subscribe on YouTube, and they're gonna like start getting the pastor target me, and they might be pre-captured. Okay, so like they're already like they will do whatever they're told to do. But like if it takes like, well, the guy that you're like gonna target, he's a bad guy. Okay, I don't care. I don't give a shit. I don't have to prove that I'm a perfect person for me to say this is evil or wrong. This problem is evil and wrong no matter who you do it to. Okay. So yeah, for real, okay. I recommend you to not get an abortion. Okay, that's my recommendation. aka baby murder. Don't murder babies, basically. Wow, Mike is a guy who's out here on social media using his voice to tell people don't murder babies, okay? And there's a lot of baby murder happening in society. So you shouldn't be surprised. So that might not be popular if you commit an abortion. I'm like, yeah, you committed sin of murder. That's the truth. Okay. Now some preachers take it too far. I've heard preachers when they preach against abortion, they will say, it's like these people commit abortion, they're sacrificing the babies to Moloch, okay? All these sacrifice of babies to Moloch happen in America. It's like, that's a stretch, okay? That's a stretch. It's not that they have an owl statue with fire in it, like a furnace, and then it's like, okay, wait until the baby's born, and go throw it into the, to Moloch, okay? That was, okay. It's not like, well, since you're murdering a child, it's the same as the Jews that were like, we're taking our babies and throwing them in the fire for Moloch, okay? That's a different thing, okay? It's like, it's bad enough to begin with. You don't have to embellish it and make it worse, okay? Try to make it sound worse. Yeah, so don't be a bitch and murder babies, okay? I regret the fact that I've had several romantic, like sexual romantic intercourse sessions, like with women I wasn't married to since becoming a Christian, getting saved. It's not good for you. And I would say it's worse for a woman. Meaning, if a woman is like out here sleeping around, jumping from guy to guy to guy to guy to guy to guy to guy, that's worse in certain ways. Yeah, don't take everything I do and say in my license too seriously. I crack jokes, and I don't care. I don't like send my jokes to the board of like somebody like, hey, can you check? It's okay if I make these jokes. Okay, if I make jokes about like all black guys love chicken and watermelon or something like this, which like a racist racial stereotype that's not true. Okay, there's like some black guys that hate it and they like carnivores and they love meat and only that, like white people. But it's like a stereotype. It can be funny if you crack a joke about it. Okay, so that doesn't mean that I'm actually a racist. Okay, so I'm not actually racist. You have to be crazy to think that I am. Just because I have the balls to say it. Okay, just because I have balls to crack jokes that make me laugh. So a lot of times what I do is self-entertaining, and as a side effect, sometimes I have people come tell me like, Mike, this guy's funny. If I'm a guest on a panel or people watching here, it's like, wow, this guy makes me laugh. It happens quite a lot. Like I'm doing this, and I'm not like trying to make other people laugh or be entertaining or be fun and stuff like this. I'm live and I'm enjoying myself. I'm doing things that make me entertained. And as a side effect, I crack jokes and I laugh. And as a side effect, somebody else might get a laugh out of it now and then. Okay, so now here's the point. Just because I have the balls to say it. Boy-girl groups makes me sick. So here's the point. I taught this guy Eminem everything he knows. Taught him everything he knows. I trained him up, took out my wings, gave him a notepad and a pen, and I said, start writing songs. And it's like he sucked real hard, and I'm like, let daddy show you how it's done, okay? And it's like I start writing some lines, and I train him up in the way that he should go. And now he's old and has yet to depart from it. He's still cracking jokes and writing rhymes and things like this. So I'm proud of him. Okay, so yeah, he noticed. Okay, see, I made myself laugh there. Just get 10,000 views. At least one other person can think it was funny. So here's the point. You're in a war. Okay, this is an info war. You're living in a world where a war has been waged on it. They're working to lie to you and keep certain information from you. I'm gonna end the stream and start a part 2. So, if I want, I can rename this. If I want to, Mike's live IRL stream, corner store visit or something like this. It's a better video. Don't take everything I say and do in my license too seriously. Okay. Some things are jokes. So I don't think that you're doing something wrong by cracking jokes about race or like ethnicity or something like this. Fake racism is fun. It can be funny. Real racism is not funny. Now, Dave Chappelle is a black man who made a skit, Cleat or something like this, where he dressed up in a Ku Klux Klan suit, and he's a black guy, and he goes on like white power. That's the skit. This is a YouTube video. Then he goes on white power, okay, and then that skit is at the end of it. He's a black guy. He was blind, so he didn't know he was black. It's like a black KKK member who ends up running like the KKK, like he's a big shot of there. And it's like, I hate black people, only using the N-word, okay? There's a limit how many times I use the N-word, even if I'm like quoting a movie or something. That's a point. Now, obviously, he's a black man. I've listened to his podcast interviews, and he's obviously not a self-hating black person. So if he thought that racial humor and fake racist jokes would advance the cause of racism, I don't believe that he would be doing it. If he believed that fake racism for comedic effect was advancing the cause of racism and like helping real racism, I don't think he would be doing it. Okay, I don't think he would. So here's a joke that I made myself, okay? And it's like, okay, here's some jokes, okay? Come to the stage now, everybody. Mike SAHA's gonna crack jokes, and we're building expectation here. It's gonna be a very funny, laughy joke, okay? You see, we wonderful one here. She's a Thai woman. She's a Christian, virgin, saved, my woman, okay? And now that ruined the joke. So okay, the joke is this. I've tried it out a few times, okay? It's like people that have seen we on my license before, and she's an Asian woman. And I go, so it's like people know, okay, that I have an Asian woman. And then I went live one time, and I said, hey guys, I got some bad news for you, okay? I broke up with we. I broke up with her. I was looking for an Asian bride, okay, an Asian wife. Turns out she's just a Westerner with Down syndrome, okay? See, so I'm breaking up with we. I was wanting to have an Asian wife. Turns out she's just a Westerner with Down syndrome, okay? See. I found a rare red-crested woodpecker, like people watching find, like the unicorn. And it was a Thai Asian man who was a YouTube streamer with Down syndrome. Okay. See, one had a joke about they got up syndrome now, something like this. It's okay. It's like it's something like up syndrome. Yeah, I'm gonna end this now. Take care of yourself.